righty. And I'm also part of the team, Thomas L. Brown.
And my name is Thomas J. Griffin.
Thomases, okay. And in its origins of the word Thomas, it was called Thomas the Twins, Thomas Didymus. And we sure not twins.
Are we doubting? And you know what?
You put that word.
Physically, we're not twins, but we got more in common than I care to admit.
Yeah. Preacher sons.
Yeah, we got a bunch of that going on too.
Yeah. Again, welcome. And this is a beautiful day. Every day is a beautiful day. Now, there may be challenges, but they are there. And a good challenge is better than a good chaos. If you get my drift on that. We got a special on the beginning of our program. We got a young man who has something to tell us, and plus trying to learn something from him.
Well, you know what, Dr. Brown, we have really about 3 guests today, or potential guests. Your first guest, and we said once a month we'll check in with the foster grandparents.
Right.
And then after that, we have one of our very favorite friends.
Yeah, out of the East Coast, even though they had a little earthquake. I asked them about that from Jersey, New Jersey. Dr. Charles Adams.
Okay, so.
No, did I say Charles?
You said Adams. You meant Atkins.
Atkins, and I knew it.
You knew it after it came out of your mouth.
I sure did. Yeah. All righty. We have our guest there. Is it Gregory Davis? Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing, world?
Oh, you saying how you doing to the world? You're speaking to the world. Well, what have you got to tell us? What are you about, Brother Edwards?
All right. So basically, I do a little music. I do instrumentals. I do my personal genre of music. For the faint heart, it is a little risque for most, but I do also do music for it. It's like reggae. I do hip hop. I do R&B. Whatever you do, I'm trying to solidify myself as a new age artist in the industry.
Well, I'll let you speak to the professional. I'm not the DJ, but you on the other side of this room is the Sparkle Socks Thomas. He's the DJ. You go ahead, Griff.
So you're starting a business. You're giving out your skills. Exactly what do you do currently?
Okay, currently, I'm basically trying to start my own label, Super Sick Entertainment. It is an acronym. The Super is super. The S is for smart. The I is for intelligent. The C is for creative, and the K is for crew. So it's like, it's not really like something bad, but more so like for the intelligent to know that you don't always have to be negative, to try to prosper yourself and try to further yourself in life.
So I heard you say something about reggae. And is it rap too, or exactly what are the different genres of music that you try to do?
Actually, it's pretty much all of them. Like a one-man band. Whatever inspiration I get, whether it's like I say Latin, whether it's reggae, anything that I can grow on within myself. I try to take every aspect of life. For as well as like even with Mr. Brown, he's been a great inspiration to me as well. I greatly appreciate him. Every time we have a talk, it's always something positive. And just with a lot of the people that I do meet, as of lately, as I've grew within myself, I start seeing a lot of prosperity and just talking to people. So it just made me realize, we are all one, and that we all can communicate the same. We can love the same. I believe we can listen to the same music the same. So I try to give off a little bit of vibes of everything for everybody.
Well, Dr. Brown has this line, and he always does it, and you have to laugh about it. He says, I'm going to throw you a curveball.
Okay.
So with today's music, and I don't know how old you are, but I know you're younger than me and him. What do you think about the N word in music and the B word in music, or particularly the rap genre?
Okay, and that is a good question. Because honestly, it depends, because the era that I grew up in, the 80s and 90s, it was definitely used a lot then, and it still is being used today. But as a whole, I believe people try to learn the difference in the tone and how it was said in the situations and sentences that it's said in. That would probably tick people off the most.
Mm-hmm.
depending on how it's said. Like, Bernie Mac give a lot of entities on different ways of saying
Right.
different words and things like that. So I believe that it's really on the person's delivery and also the other side, the person's acceptance on how it's said and being let out.
Okay, and I'm not going to dig any deeper. I'll let that one slide, and we maybe revisit that another time.
Yeah, I don't
So,
believe it's right, but everybody has their own idea of right and wrong. So so that's where the difficulty comes in at.
okay, now I'll throw you. You threw me a ball, so I'm gonna throw you one back. So, so can there be a difference of opinion in right and wrong, or is right right and is wrong wrong?
Yes, there's definitely is a thin line, like a thin line between love and hate.
Uh huh.
And I would like to say it's more so, like I say, the knowledge of the words and also the knowledge of how it's being said and given. So I really believe that's up to the giver and the taker in that aspect. No, I don't believe it should be said in most situations, but when it comes to the rap industry, a lot of things seem to be let go and slide.
Okay, and then so I guess my last question with you today is, so what are you hoping to, what are you hoping to gain? What are you hoping to grow? What are you hoping to develop? I said you wanted to do a record label, I believe you did say.
Yes, Super Sick Entertainment. My thing is, I've noticed a lot of hip hop to me for as a lot of things going left. No shots out to anybody for us the diss beef in the industry, but I think that's kind of gotten wild. We all here to make money. There shouldn't be a beef between this and that and that and this. I believe we all can work together. I believe that there's enough money in the industry, just like there's a lot of money in almost every industry that we should not definitely have to fight over. That we can also live together and be able to share the wealth and help one another come up in the industry.
Okay, Dr. Brown.
Sounded, Greg, sounded very theological there in that last phrase.
I've been around a little bit. I'm 42, guys, and I'm still pushing. I feel there's no limit on what you can do. You just put the limitations on yourself and how you see yourself.
42. That's double my age.
Almost double. Almost.
Yeah, almost double.
Y'all still young. Like I always tell everybody, you're young as you feel. You're young as you
Yeah.
feel.
Well, thank you so very much, man. I know that Dr. Brown said that you're trying to do something, and we always are interested in helping and uplifting. I know you said 42, but to us, helping the young people,
Oh
because at the
yeah,
end of the day,
I'm not done yet. I'm definitely not done yet. I got a
oh
lot to
yeah,
go.
yeah, and we'll keep our lines of communication open because one of these days you'll be as old as us, and
It's not older.
okay, one of
And
these days you'll be as seasoned as us, and then you'll have a history or a litany that you can look back over and say, okay, you know what, I did some positive things on this journey called life.
oh yeah, and also remember, just because y'all a little season, everybody need a little salt and pepper, a little season in their life. Ain't nothing wrong with
Okay,
that.
Yeah, y'all are disc jockeys.
I'm not mad at you. All right, man. Thank you very much.
Also, can I just throw one more thing in there,
Oh
guys?
yeah.
I did have a new album just dropped May 16th. Also, it's my birthday, you guys. It's called Imagine Us. I would greatly appreciate any love and support. I don't promote like the negative for us, the gangster rap for us, the beef, like I said, but I do promote. I'm trying to get the people to fall back in love again, whether it be the young way or the older way. So I mix like the OJs and the Snoop Dogg type of vibes, and I turn it all and mix it into my own pot. So I
Well,
would
here's
greatly
what I'd like you to do then. But, within the next few weeks, try to get a copy of that to Dr. Brown or some kind of way,
appreciate.
and then we'll check it out and see what we can do with it.
Okay, I definitely will do that, and I'll definitely get some uncut versions for you guys as well.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
All right, greatly appreciate it, guys. And Mr. Brown, you already know you're in the heart, man. I definitely appreciate you, man. Always.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, let's go.